Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry, I just changed lighting because I realized there's probably enough light to where I don't need, there's enough natural light coming from the windows where I don't really need the artificial light here. And this is so far working out pretty well. We'll see how it goes later if there's any shadow issues. But anyway, this is the entirety of wave 11 of the 1/64 scale NASCAR Authentics for the 2019 waves. And so let's just get on to it. So first we have the truck of the wave, an exclusive. This is Myatt Snider's number 27 truck series truck with a magnet. This is Daniel Suarez's 2019 Darlington Throwback car to Tony Stewart, around his mid-2000s paint scheme. That comes with a hood. This is another Tony Stewart throwback with Clint Bowyer driving it. This is his early 2010s paint scheme. That also comes with a hood. This is Kyle Busch's Snickers throwback to kind of the mid-late 90s. I was going to say I have that car, but I kind of have an inverted version of that car, which is falling apart. But instead of like the white, it's like brown, but it's kind of similar. But that's kind of what it's supposed to be, but a little bit different paint scheme with different colors. But that was his throwback, and that comes with a hood. This is Chase Elliott's Mountain Dew Dewnited car, which I forget where he ran it, but that comes with a magnet. Next we have Paul Menard's Darlington Throwback, and that comes with a hood. Next we have Ryan Blaney's Darlington Throwback with a hood. This is a throwback to Michael Waltrip's number 30 Pennzoil car from the early 90s, which I have right there. That's the 91 version. Next we have Darrell Wallace Jr.'s, or Bubba, his U.S. Air Force Warthog car with a magnet. Then next we have William Byron's both standard and liquid color Darlington throwback to the movie Days of Thunder, in the City Chevrolet car, and both those come with a hood as well. So anyway, we have a lot of exclusives in here. Trying to remember, this one's definitely exclusive, and I'm talking 1/64 scale because some of these were made in 1/24 scale. But as far as 1/64 scales, there's a good amount of these that were never offered or were and then canceled, like this one, this one, this one. I think those two have been made in ARC 1/64. This one has, this one got canceled, this one has, and that one has. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 in this wave alone that are exclusive 1/64 scales to NASCAR Authentics. So that's cool. So anyway, without further ado, let's open these up. Okay, so they are all unpackaged. Now let's get to it. Actually, because I usually kind of do my when I do the individual showcase, I kind of put them there. I just realized I didn't really leave enough room, so I'm actually going to pause again just to shift them over real quick. Okay, that's a little better. So anyway, first, start with the truck. This is Myatt Snider's, as I said, 2019 Louisiana hot sauce, number 27. See the magnet here, white background. You have I assume it's supposed to be hot sauce considering it's Louisiana hot sauce, but really to me it kind of looks like maple syrup splashing all over the bottom. But obviously I would assume that's supposed to be hot sauce. And here's the truck itself. The main color on this bad boy is the white. The bed of the truck and the spoiler are all in black. You have this little red stripe that starts very bottom here. Actually, I don't even think that technically goes anywhere. It kind of looks like it stops at the wheel. Because then you have these two stripes that start right above the front wheel, kind of go through it, and then make a design and go down the side skirt. Obviously, on the bottom of the corner panel, you have a weird yellow because Menards needs to be in there. And then you have, like I said, all this splashing hot sauce on the side as well. The back is all white. That's about it. The side numbers are black with a white and black outline. And the roof is all red. Or not the, yeah, you know what I mean, the roof number. Sponsors, you have the original Louisiana hot sauce. Original Louisiana hot sauce, Menards, Wix filters, I don't know. Is that ADT on one of them? I don't know. Here you have Thor Sport and Built Ford Tough. On the back you have the original Louisiana hot sauce. On the bed of the truck, backwards for some reason, you have the original Louisiana hot sauce. So there you go. I feel like, because the way today is outside, it's a little bit stormy. It was kind of bright when I started this, and all of a sudden it just got dark again. So that's great. Perfect timing. But anyway, next we have Daniel Suarez's Darlington Throwback. Like I said, Tony Stewart's cars. This mid 2000s, right before he left to form his own team. And the only one, it is in another wave. Actually, did I do? Yeah, I guess I did, because I guess it was in wave 10. So I guess after I'm done with this wave, I would have done all 3 of the Tony Stewart throwbacks from last year. Because wave 10 was Eric Almirola's, which was kind of late 90s, early 2000s. This is mid 2000s, and there's your 2010s. So all 3 of the Darlington throwbacks I would have covered for Tony Stewart. And I don't think a single one of them got like a normal release. I think in 164 they all had to be released like this. So anyway, here's the hood. See what is supposed to be the Home Depot square, but it says Haas. Orange hood, Daniel Suarez, the Mexican flag, number 41. There you go. Obviously, the main color of this is all orange. Splitter is in black. Side skirt is in black with a white stripe right above that. Kind of emulates that a little bit more on the quarter panel. And goes to the back a tiny bit, but not really that much. Spoiler is black. There's some black on all of the A, B, C posts. And really that's it. So all the numbers are white with an orange and black outline. Sponsors, you have Haas, Family Mobile. Is that the Walmart thing? Yeah, I guess that's Walmart. Eris, Joe Gibbs Racing. Really? No, JD. Yeah, okay, that's something with JD. I found that weird that that's on the Tony Stewart car, but Mobile One. Okay, no, we may need light because it's just getting dark. And while we're at it, this light. Okay. So, a little bit higher quality, because I'm also noticing in the video, because it's so dark, the camera's struggling a little bit more as well. So the quality was kind of degrading. So here we have Ford, Mobile One, Rush Truck Centers, Eris, Coca-Cola. On the back we have Haas and Mobile One. Decklid, we had NASCAR Hall of Fame, Tony Stewart, Class of 2020, and Haas on the roof. So next is another Tony Stewart throwback. This one is Clint Bowyer. This one obviously is probably the most accurate one just because of the number. So anyway, here's the hood in red. What would normally be Office Depot is, of course, Rush Truck Centers, Clint Bowyer, number 14. Here's the car. Main color, I would say on this one is actually the black. You see the whole front here, most of it is in red. That kind of goes into an oval on the side. This white stripe that starts up here and toward the grill but not on it, kind of swooshes around, and there's also a part of that red line in there, and then another layer of white before transitioning into the black. The splitter is black, side skirt and a little bit above that is in black, and you see, everything else. It's a little bit more of a white spike right there below the passenger side window as well. Quarter panel and over the back is red with a white stripe. And yeah, all the numbers are white with a red outline. Sponsors, you have Rush Truck Centers, Mobile One, Rush Truck Centers, Haas, Mobile One, another jdlegacy.com. See, I can actually read that now because I have adequate light. Although I don't think, I was kind of thinking, should I redo the truck? But I think that was fine. Like, there's not a lot of tiny stuff. Just because I feel bad, here's a quick look at the truck again, because I feel like even though you could see it, I did that without the adequate light, so it wasn't the best of quality. So there you go. Just in case. But anyway, it's about one cure. Exalta, Cummins, some other stuff. DeKalb, Toco on the C post. B post, you have Ford, Mobile One, Rush Truck Centers, Blue Def, Ford, Savvy. On the back, you have Rush Truck Centers and Mobile One. Deck lid, you have same thing that the Suarez car did, Hall of Fame in Charlotte, class of 2020, Tony Stewart, and Rush Truck Centers on the roof. Next, we have Kyle Busch's Darlington Throwback. Just said to that old Busch Series number 8. And this is the hood. Actually, this one even has the Toyota logo on it, which is kind of cool. Even though that is not at all where it is on the car. As you can see, Snickers have the brown stripe going up and a white stripe, and then you have some red, and then another brown stripe down there, another with a white stripe. Kyle Busch signature number 18. Here's the car. Main color is white, and that similar design to what is on the hood, but not quite. A little bit stretched out. See the red stripe pretty much going all the way to the back there with the white outlines. Same thing with the brown. They kind of just follow each other, and then it turns into the top half of the back of the car being in brown, while the bottom half remains the main color of white. And that's about all it is. Splitter is half white, half black. Side numbers are, is that a blue outline? White with, it looks like a blue outline. And the roof is blue with red. Sponsors, you have Snickers, Snickers Ream, NSA Batteries, Cessna, Mac Tools, Doosan, Mobile One, Freightliner, Siemens, Lincoln Welders, Sherwin-Williams. C post, you have Stanley. B post, you have a lot of tiny stuff. Skittles, Pedigree, Milky Way, JD, Toyota, or is that just Joe Gibbs Racing? I don't know. And I believe with all these cars, yeah, this side is Twix instead of Milky Way. On the back, you have Snickers. Deck lid, you have Snickers, and there's nothing on the roof with this one. Next, we have Chase Elliott's Dewusa car. Here's the magnet, that kind of greenish, almost lime green. The two black stripes down the middle and the Mountain Dew Dewusa logo. See the whole United States with some random stuff kind of representing different regions. Then Chase Elliott's signature number 9. And the main color on this one is like that light lime green. Then you have the two stripes going down the middle, as all of the Mountain Dew cars have now. I was going to say the back is all black, but usually it is, but this time it's like sort of a darker green. Different green, but I guess that kind of plays into the design they have here on the side, as you can see. I don't know how to describe this, but this is all the Dewusa stuff, or Dewnited rather, not Dewusa. But yeah, you see all that going on, all that design. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe what's happening here, but it's a thing. And then the splitter is black. The side numbers are black with a green, white, and black outline. And the roof number is silver, a metallic silver, with a black and silver outline. Sponsors, you have Mountain Dew, Dewnited States, Napa, Hooters. C post, you have Kelly Blue Book and Valvoline. B post, you have Exalta, Freightliner, Hooters, Mac Tool, Siemens. Yeah, there's a winter sticker at the time. Mountain Dew and Valvoline on the back. Deck lid, you have Napa Auto Parts and Mountain Dew on the hood. Not hood, roof. I don't know why these videos wear me out so much. I'm halfway through and I'm like tired. Can't talk anymore. But here is Paul Menard's Darlington Throwback from last year. This is the hood Motorcraft signature of Paul Menard number 21. Bottom is in that red. Then you have this silver. And then there's some white outlining that. Then you have this kind of gold strip in the middle. Then the whole top of it is black. Main color on this, kind of half and half, but I'm going to say the black. The red kind of starts at the front there. and pretty much goes over the side, takes over the entire back of the car. And same design that we saw on the hood, you can see on the side here. See that kind of in between the black and the red, you have that silver, which is outlined by a couple thin white stripes, and then you have that gold strip in the middle. Then, of course, if you didn't know, this is a Glenwood throwback, so you can clearly see there. We have, I think that's like a paint chip right there. Nice. So anyway, the numbers are white with black outline. Sponsors, you have Ford Motorcraft, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center, Motorcraft, Omnicraft, Lincoln Welders. Welders is really hard to see there. ARP, Safety Clean, Menards. B-Post, you have Ford, Wood Brothers Racing, and I couldn't read the other one. But the back has FordParts.com. Deck lid, we have the Wood Brothers. What's that say? No. The Wood Chopper 21. I guess, Glenwood Wood Chopper. I guess maybe it was a nickname. And then the roof, you have Ford Motorcraft, of course. Okay, so next on our list is Ryan Blaney's throwback to Michael Waltrip, the early 1990s car. This is the hood that you get with it. Excuse me. It's in all yellow. You see the Pennzoil logo, Ryan Blaney signature, number 12. And same thing here. Obviously on the car, have this nice bright yellow, which I really like. Bottom on the splitter is all black. Then on the side here, actually it starts up here. You have this thin red and black stripe that goes right above the side skirt. Goes all the way to the back, wraps around the back, and goes back to the front. So that's pretty much the extent of the paint scheme. Really simple, but I really like it. All numbers are red with black outline. Sponsors, you have Pennzoil, Menards, Pennzoil, Knauf, Richmond water heaters, Dex imaging on the C-post. B-post, you have Ford, PPG, Mazak, Freightliner. On the back, you have Menards. On the deck lid, oh boy, there's nothing on the roof, but on the deck lid, you have Maytag, Kidd, Libman, Jack Links, Cardell Cabin Tree, Target, Nibco, Atlas, Sylvania, Duracell, Moen. So I think I got all those. Next, we have Bubba Wallace's U.S. Air Force Warthog. This is the magnet symbolizing, if you don't know what the Warthog is, it was an old World War II plane. So that's why it kind of looks like you're looking at different pieces of metal, because that's what it's supposed to look like. Well, metal welded together and all. Nice gray metal with the decal on the front of a giant menacing mouth. Number 43, U.S. Air Force, Bubba Wallace signature. And this looks a really great flat paint scheme, as it should be. And main color on this is that gray. And you just see the decal of the giant mouth with the very menacing teeth on the front there. And that's about all I can describe this paint scheme as, because the rest of it is just that really nice metal design, as you can see. Kind of have some sort of compartment there on the quarter panel, but really, really good looking. Because the whole car is pretty much like a design, but it's really cool. On the side, you have white with, kind of looks like a classic petty number, because you have the white with a blue outline and a small black outline. And on the roof, you have orange with blue and black. Sponsors, you have U.S. Air Force. U.S. Air Force, which is kind of cut off by the tire there. Is that supposed to be printed like that? No, it's supposed to be higher up, but it's just not. Transportation Impact, U.S. Air Force. Club Wyndham, Pioneer. C-Post, you have Aftershocks. Mac, which that looks wrongly placed as well. Worldwide Technology, I don't know what that is. B-Post, Coca-Cola, Mac Tools, STP, Wix Filters. On the back, you have Aim High, U.S. Air Force, and Allsco, and McDonald's. And you have nothing on the deck lid or the roof. So you're telling me all these like sponsors you crammed in here, you couldn't just like put some on the deck lid or the roof? Okay. So next we have William Byron's throwback to the movie Days of Thunder. The main car, I guess there was a couple different, cars that the main character went through, but I guess this was kind of the first one toward the beginning with the City Chevrolet. And this is the hood. See this darker green kind of fading into a lighter green, then going to a yellow at the very top. William Byron signature, number 24. City Chevrolet, which is accurate to the movie, but then Hendrick Autoguard kind of was put on there as well. And I said this when I did the review of the ARC version, 164, is that if this wasn't a throwback, I mean, the paint scheme itself, I don't really like. The only reason why I think it's so popular is because it is a throwback to a good movie. But I don't know, it's too bright. There's something about this that if you were to take the paint scheme itself, take all context out of it, it's just not good. And I know it's ironic saying that it's too bright because I like the bright yellow and neon cars, but this, something with the green just does not look good. And actually for that, it looks like lime. It's just, I don't know. I guess that's just me, but if you were to take context out of it, I don't know if it would be as popular, is all I'm saying. But anyway, this is hard to choose a main color, but I'm going to go with the neon yellow kind of color. Splitter is in black. Most of the front is in that darkish green, and as you saw in the hood, it fades into a thin strip of bright green and then goes into the yellow. Then toward the back here, does the same thing. You get all the deck lid and all the back in that green. All the numbers are black with yellow and black outline. Sponsors, you have City, Hendrick Autoguard, City, Exalta, Liberty University, Hendrick Autoguard, Hertz. C post, you have Valvoline. B post, you have Exalta, Mac Tools, Freightliner, Unifirst. I can't tell what the other thing is. On the back, you have City. You have Valvoline. There's something else? No, that's just 24. Deck lid, you have Hendrick Autoguard, and you have HendrickAutoguard.com on the roof. So despite what I said, this one of course also comes with a hood, but it's the same thing as the last one. Despite what I said, I do like the way the green looks as liquid color. See, I like yellow in standard, but then, do I have an example? But then you have yellow in liquid color like this, and I just don't think it looks good. Yellow in liquid color to me does not look very good, but it does in standard. And I guess you could say with this car, I don't really have another example that's exactly this shade of color. But with this car, I don't like the standard, but I like the liquid color. Anyway, as usual, we're not going to get too deep on this because it's the same exact paint scheme. We're just going to take a look at the liquid color parts of it, see how it shines in the light. And then of course the middle yellow is the same, and you have the shiny green again on the back. Pretty cool stuff. So anyway, that is pretty much it for me. I know I still haven't done Wave 9, that's coming soon, trust me. But anyway, other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.